Hey everybody, welcome to Tad Talks, and today I'm going to be talking about Major League Wrestling's very first live pay-per-view, MLW Saturday Night Superfight, coming from Cicero Stadium in Chicago, Illinois on November 2nd, so that'll be this Saturday, and I am really looking forward to this. They have amassed a major card, and actually on this week's episode of Fusion, or it's on Saturday, so technically it'd be last week, they announced a new match, which I'll be getting into. So, also they are going to be having a pre-show that starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, and the actual pay-per-view comes on 8 p.m. Eastern. And, oh yes, pre-order information and all that will be down in the description. Hey everybody, welcome to Tad Talks. Today I'm going to be talking about the Hey everybody, welcome to Tad Talks. Today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming pay-per-view, their first live pay-per-view. Hey everybody, welcome to Tad Talks, Tad here. And today I'm going to be talking about Major League Wrestling's very first live pay-per-view coming from Cicero Stadium in Chicago, Illinois on November 2nd, which is this coming Saturday. And it is Saturday Night Superfight, and man, they've amassed a great card for this. And even on Saturday's episode of Fusion, they announced another match, so that's great. And there will be a pre-show, 7 p.m. Eastern. The actual pay-per-view starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I will be giving my predictions and thoughts. And I am really hyped for this. I love MLW, as many of you know, and I am excited that they're growing to a point where they can actually do live pay-per-view. It's going to be suggested price of $19.95, I believe. Pre-order and ordering information, as well as ticket info, will be in the description down below. So without further ado, let's get on to the pre-show card. Alright. Starting off with Zenshi versus Hijo de LA Park. I don't know a whole lot about Zenshi quite yet. He's only been on the roster for a little while, and I think I'm going to go with Hijo de LA Park on this one because he had that Contra beatdown he was the victim of a while back, and I think he's going to be coming into this match fist swinging, and I think he'll pick up the W. Next up, we've got the debut of Gino Medina. Again, don't know a lot about him, but he will be facing Airwolf, and it's his debut, so I don't see him losing. But never count out Airwolf. If you remember a few months back, I believe it was Ray Phoenix's last match in MLW, and Airwolf got a very big surprise victory over Ray Phoenix, even to the point where after he got the W, Ray was just sitting at the corner like, holy shit. That's probably one of my favorite moments of Fusion here recently. And next up, we've got Contra. The two members will be, come on Daniel, don't forget, it will be Akira Kwan and Simon Gotch facing Dominic Greeny and Douglas James, and also a Spirit Squad, so it is a triple threat. Greeny is, this might be his debut, I'm not sure. They call him the Bone Collector, so I'm definitely interested in seeing what he has to offer. And I don't know, I think overall this might be a bad night for Contra. So I'm going to give this one to Douglas James and Dominic Greeny. I kind of want to say Spirit Squad just for the lulz of it, but I ain't going to go there. Alright, and that... Oh, I'm I'm sorry, I forgot one. Savio Vega versus Leo Bryan. Don't know much about Leo Bryan. He had a quick promo on War Chamber, and I don't know, dude seems kind of weird, but since he's a fresh face, I figure he'll pick up the win. But you can never count out Savio Vega. The man is a legend. And really, one of the most underrated members of the Attitude Era, I think. And yes, that is all for the pre-show. So let's kick things off on the pay-per-view. You got a trios match, or nope, my bad. You have Septimo, Dragon, Gringo, Loco, Puma King, versus Injustice, trios match. Injustice is Jordan Oliver, Myron Reed, and Cotto Brazil. And I really like the storyline that Injustice has been involved in, because they came out like protesting and stuff, saying the refs are screwing them over, and that has actually turned to the past couple matches. The ref has screwed them over. So this is one of my favorite storylines. I definitely see them picking up the victory. In those last two matches, I don't think they needed to beat the crap out of the ref, but hey, it's entertaining. And we got Filthy Tom Lawler versus Timothy Thatcher. Man, I cannot say that man's name for anything. I don't really know how this one's going to go, because Tom Lawler's one of the biggest stars in MLW, and Timothy Thatcher just had his debut at War Chamber, I think, where he called out Filthy Tom, and of course Filthy Tom didn't take kindly to that. But I really don't know which way this is going to go. It is, again, Timothy Thatcher is just second match, I believe. And I don't know if I see Tom Lawler losing. It's going to be a great technical match, so I'm going to go with Timothy Thatcher on this one, I guess. And next up, we've got Jimmy Havoc versus Mance Warner in a Stairway to Hell match. Don't know what a Stairway to Hell match is. I kind of hope it takes place in like a stairwell. That'd be crazy. Well, the match is going to be crazy anyway. These are two of the most evil and brutal individuals in the entire wrestling world. So, I say old Mancer's going to pick up the W on this one. Jimmy Havoc, he's probably busy with AEW and all that, but there will be blood. You know that much. And next up, my most anticipated match of the night, Hammerstone versus Davey Boy Smith Jr. for the National Openweight title. The Dynasty never disappoints, and neither does the Hart Foundation, but I absolutely love Hammerstone. He's only been in MLW a few months, and I would argue he's already the biggest star. So yeah, Hammerstone's going to hit him with the hammer, of course. Though, don't count out Davey Boy, though, because he is a great wrestler. Next up, we've got the Von Erichs versus the Dynasty. The other two members, MJF and hashtag most marketable, Richard Holiday. I see the Dynasty getting this one. The Von Erichs are fresh, but I think it would make more sense to have the heels go over on this one. Oh, and that is for the tag titles. And next up, the middleweight championship, Teddy Hart versus Austin Aries. Teddy's fighting with an injury, so I don't see him winning. But it would be a shame for him to lose that title. But if you're going to lose a title, who better than Austin Aries, the former belt collector? So yeah, I'm going Aries on that one. And before we get to the main event, the match they announced on Fusion, Brian Pillman Jr. versus Low-Ki for our Battle for Respect. Last week or the week before on Fusion, Low-Ki tried to give Brian Pillman Jr. a little advice. Pillman, young, strong-hearted, didn't take kindly to that. So this is going to be a great match. I could see it kicking off the pay-per-view. And I don't know. I never want to count either one of these guys out. I'm going to go with Low-Ki picking up the victory, and I believe we're going to see Pillman Jr. turn heel, and I haven't seen Pillman Jr. as a heel yet, so that will be awesome. He was a heel when he first came into MLW, but that was actually before I started watching. I've only seen clips. And for the main event, goodbye, notes. You got Jacob Fatu versus LA Park in a no DQ match. Selena De La Renta and LA Park are cashing in their golden ticket. And I'm going to say LA Park's going to win. Because, well, no disqualification definitely favors him, but it also favors Jacob Fatu. It's a tough one to call because Contra, I mean, they got that hot heat right now. Brutal group, and I don't completely see them having Fatu drop the belt, but how are you going to bet against the most overmanned in MLW in LA Park? So, yeah, I'm going to say LA Park, but I could really see it going either way. So, yes, please support MLW. They are a great company. They put on one of the best products in the business, and I'm extremely excited. So, that is this Saturday, once again, November 2nd, at Cicero Stadium in Chicago, Illinois. Tickets available at MLWtickets.com. You can pre-order on Fight TV and all that good stuff. So yes, please check it out. And after the pay-per-view, please let me know what you thought of it in the description below. This is Tad here. I'll see you next time.